I'm beginning to think we overthink things more than we need to. Strike Gold Shave, Honest Abe. Today's my birthday, and it's also Honest Abe's birthday. That's why I went with that. With my AKA Gravekeeper Chaos, the Joker brush, and the Feather AS-D2 with a fresh Voskhod blade. Voskhod, however you say it. And aftershave, I used PAA Garden of Valley, and my balm is Duke Cannon Ice Cold. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, complicating things. Pre-shaves, bunch of different blade choices, bunch of different razor choices. This kind of goes along with what I was saying yesterday in the quick shaving thought on you don't need 1,000 different razors to get a good shave. You're going to get a better shave sticking to one razor and learning it inside and out. Know all its habits, all its little tricks. Perfect example of that was this morning. The Feather AS-D2 is a very mild shaver. I don't think I've ever kept that a secret before. Very, very mild. And I used it with the Voskhod blade, which is a sharp blade, but it's not sharp enough. The Feather AS-D2 is made for feather blades. That's all there is to it. Now, I've said this before, but I was talking to a Japanese friend of mine about this because Japanese men don't have a lot of facial hair. So I always wondered why feather blades were so damn sharp. Like they're arguably the sharpest blades in the world. Mark Zarady has said that the Kai is sharper. He read something somewhere that the Kai blade is sharper, which is possible. It's a very sharp blade. Yeah, but we'll stick with feather. Feather's the sharpest blade in the world. Everybody knows that. But Japanese men, they don't have much facial hair. What do you need such a sharp blade for? And then you get the Feather AS-D2, and it's such a mild shaver. And then you're like, okay, well, that makes sense. These guys don't have a lot of facial hair. They don't need a very aggressive razor. But when I was talking to my Japanese friend, what we came up with is although they don't have a lot of facial hair, the facial hair they do have is very thick, very coarse. Each hair in like coaxial cables. So there's that. So they just need a mild shaver, but they need a very, very sharp blade to cut through those hairs. And my experience with the AS-D2, the best shave you get off of it is if you're using a feather blade. Anytime I use any other blade, I don't get that satisfying BBS that I get when I use a feather blade with it. So, there's part of the complicating things. This morning, I knew better. I put a Voskhod in. I thought, nah, it'll be okay. I got this. I ain't got this. I got some patches left over that leave me unsatisfied. I had a good shave. It's comfortable, but I did go over a couple places too much, and I got a little bit of razor burn going here. Or I should say, the skin's a little sore, like right through here, right over here on these back tender edges. I should have gone with the feather blade. And when I finished, that's exactly what I said. Damn it, I should have gone with the feather blade. So, well, stupid me. I'll learn next time. But like I said at the beginning of the video, today's my birthday. So I wanted to use my feather razor because that was the razor that Tomoko gave me for Christmas last year. Not this past year, but the year before. So, yeah, was it 2024 she gave me that? Yeah, must have been. So, yeah, I wanted to use that razor, and I used Honest Abe soap because Abe and I share a birthday. And we also share a birthday with Charles Darwin. All right, I keep good company. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's about it for today. Do you ever realize that you're overcomplicating things? Let me know. All right, well, I guess we'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.